welcome back to yoga. My name is Flora, and today we are going to be doing some of the same things that we did last week, and I'll add a few more things. So just so you know, you don't need any equipment, so you can wear anything you want and you can do it anywhere you want to do it. You can do it with your friends and your family, your dog and your cat. So first we'll warm up our body and wake up our body, because I'm very tired and maybe you are too. So let's start. So first we're going to wake up our face. So try to make the strangest face you can. So you're gonna be, you can open your mouth really wide, and close it, and just move your face. So I'm gonna stop talking, and then you can move your face. And you can also move it with your massage it with your hand to really wake it up. Your eyes, and your forehead, and everywhere, your nose. Good. Okay, and then we are gonna stand up. You're gonna put your arms up, and we're gonna go and lean forward like a rag doll, and you really let yourself loose. You can move your arms and just be, and then you'll slowly get up and get straight. So let's do it maybe 2 more times. So arms up and you go down, and you're gonna be really loose. You can touch the ground if you can. If you can't, then you don't have to. And you're gonna go all the way up as straight as you can. And then one more time, arms up, you go down, and let loose. You can sway, and then come up, and straight. And then the last warm up that we're gonna do is you're gonna make some noise with your feet. You're gonna stomp your feet as much as you can. So you can also jump and lift up your knees. Good. So now that you're awake and I'm awake, we're gonna start. So sit down, crisscross applesauce. I just learned this phrase. So first we're gonna start with sunrise and sunset breath. So if you remember, if you were here last week, you know that we're gonna breathe in through our nose as if you were smelling a nice flower or a nice tasty cake. And then you're gonna breathe out through your mouth, gonna blow the air out as if you were blowing all the birthday candles on your birthday cake. So let's just start with the breathing first, and then we'll add the arms. So you breathe in, and you breathe out, and you blow out the air. And if you want, if you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes. So breathe in, and breathe out. And now we're gonna add the arms. So when you breathe in through your nose, you're gonna lift up your arms, and you can also clap. And when you breathe out through your mouth, you're gonna put your arms down. You can put them on the ground, on your knees, wherever they feel comfortable. So let's do it maybe 3 times. So you breathe in, smelling the nice flower. And breathe out, blowing out the candles. much more relaxed than before. So then let's stand up and we're gonna be doing the tree. So if you remember, you can put your feet as close as possible and you're gonna be super tall. And you put your arms all the way up, reaching as far as you can reach and be really tall. So you're a super tall tree. And you're gonna be straight and still and quiet, because trees don't talk, and they don't really move a lot. So try to be as still and quiet as possible. And if you want to make things a little bit more difficult, you can also go on your tiptoes and go even higher and try to balance. And see, it's even hard for me to balance. And you can go down. And if you want to make things even more difficult, you can lift up your right foot, and you can either leave it here, or you can put it against your other leg, and then try to balance here. And it's helpful if you choose one point to look at and you keep looking at it. Then it's easier to balance. And you can put your right foot down and then left foot up, maybe against your other leg. Just make sure that you don't put it on your knee. And then you balance. And if you fall, that's fine, you can try again. Okay, and we can put our foot down. And now there's a little bit of wind, and maybe a big wind, because today it's super windy. And then if it's windy and you look outside or you're on a walk, you can see the branches moving. So let's try to move the branches. So you're gonna go to your right, and then to the left, and then to the right again, and to the left. Now let's do it one more time. To the right, and to the left. And we can put our arms down and shake it a little bit. They might be tired. And just breathe out a little bit. Good job. So let's go down on the ground. And let's see, maybe we can try the snake. I don't know if we tried the snake last time, but let's be snakes. So snakes they don't have any arms or legs, they're one body. So you need to make sure that your hands and your legs are together. So you're gonna go put your belly on the ground, and you have to make sure that your legs are together, and then arms out. Either your arms can be out front and together, or they can be next to your body. And I'm just gonna put mine in front of me. And then you're gonna make a sound that the snake makes. And that is, so you put your teeth together and you make a sound. And you can also try to move like this. You kind of need to, it's really difficult. I don't think I can do it. But maybe you want to try. So you make that hissing sound just like the snake does, and try to move your body. And maybe you can try to move. And you don't need to be fast, because snakes are not super fast. Good. So after being a snake, we are gonna you're frog. And frog And if it's uncomfortable to stand like this or be like this, you can just stand up and then just jump as high as you can. I'm gonna go down here and we can go in a circle, and we're gonna say what the frog says, and that's ribbit. So I'm gonna go around in a circle and say ribbit, 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 ribbit. Good. So finish your circle. Maybe you can do a race with your friend or your dog or your cat, or maybe you do have a frog at home. Anyway, so finish your circle and then just sit down and relax. Catch your breath. Good. So the next pose can be the rock. And again, do rocks talk? No. And do they move? No. They don't even move as much as the trees move. So we're gonna go on our legs like this, and you're gonna try to touch the ground with your forehead. And if you can't, that's fine. You can just go as much as you feel comfortable going. But you do need to try to be quiet and still. Okay, so let's go. And then slowly you can sit back up. Good, nice job. So there are a few more things to do. The next one can be the rocket ship. So we did this last time and we counted back from 10. And then when we get to 1, you're gonna go and jump as high as you can. You can go try to touch the ceiling. If you're outside, touch the sky, or just jump really high. So again, you're gonna stand like this on your toes, just like when we did the frog. And you can balance like this, and you can put your hands on your knees. Or if it's a little bit hard, then you can put your hand on the ground and to help you stay in balance. Okay, so when you found the right position, we're gonna count back from 10, and I want you to count with me as loud as possible, because rocket ships are really, really loud. So we need to be even louder. So let's start. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you jump, and you're in space. Good. Okay, I almost touched the lamp here, so I probably have to go a little bit back. All right, let's do it one more time. So now you know what you need to do, and maybe you can also make a race and see who of your friends or your brothers or your sisters or your parents or your grandparents can jump the highest, or your dog. Maybe your dog can jump really high. Okay, so coming to the pose, and we're gonna count back from 10. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and jump all the way up. Good. So now we can sit down. We can lay down a little bit and catch your breath. Good. Good job. So let's see. The next animal that we're gonna be is the elephant. And I am actually very thirsty and very hot. So we're gonna go and shower ourselves with water. So you're gonna stand up and you're gonna put your legs apart and arms out and hands together. This is the trunk of the elephant. And the elephants get the water through their trunks. They can just get the water. So you're gonna go lean forward because we have a little creek or a lake in front of us. And you're gonna lean forward, go touch the ground, get the water, and come back up, and then you shower yourself. And it feels so good to finally have some cool water because we've been working so hard. And I bet you're very warm. So let's do a few more times so we can really cool down. So you lean forward, get that nice and cool water, and then come back up, and then you shower yourself. Let's do it 2 more times. Go down, get the water, and then come back up and shower yourself. And last time, you go down, get the water, come back up, and really you can shower your hair, wash your hair, your back, and your arms, and everything. And hopefully now you feel a lot cooler and not as warm and sweaty as before. Good. So next, the favorite is the gorilla. So gorillas can be really loud. So we're going to try to be really loud. So you can stand with your legs like this, or you can put them apart. You're going to make a fist from your hands, and you're going to gently tap on your chest. It's very important that you gently just tap, don't hit yourself. And while you're hitting yourself, you're not hitting yourself, sorry. While you're gently tapping yourself, you're gonna make it sound like this. It could be really loud. You can go around the room and be super loud. Good. So, we're almost done, but first we're going to do the plane. So you remember the plane up in the sky, flying, and it has 2 wings, and those wings need to be straight, otherwise the plane can't fly. So we're going to go around in a circle. You can go around in the circle in your room or in the kitchen or wherever you are doing this. So let's go. And when you're back, when you've completed the circle, you're gonna land and sit down. Good. And the last thing we do before we start finishing it up is called the lion's breath. And if you were here last week, you know how we do it, but I'll tell you again. So you will still breathe in through your nose as much as possible. Fill up your lungs, and you're still gonna breathe out through your mouth, but you're gonna put your tongue out. And You can see that dogs like to do this. So if you have a dog or even a cat, they like to do it. So you probably know what it looks like, but now you're gonna do it. So you breathe in through your nose, and you breathe out through your mouth, and then you're gonna put your tongue out. Let's do it a few more times. So breathe in through your nose, smell those flowers, or maybe that lunch that's coming, and breathe out, tongue out. Let's do it 2 more times. So you're smelling something really good. Fill up your lungs and breathe out, tongue out. And you can see who has the longest tongue if you're doing it with someone or with your dog. So last time, breathe in, breathe out, tongue out. Good. So now you can either sit, you can lay down, you can close your eyes, because I'm going to read a little story about a pig. So try to be still and try to be quiet, and just try to relax and catch your breath. Sometimes the world can be such a busy, noisy place. Sometimes it feels like you always have to hurry, hurry, and hurry. And you feel like you can't slow down, even when you're sitting down. It can be hard not to lose your temper when you're angry. And you can get really frustrated when things don't go your way. So it's good to have a peaceful place inside. It's good to meditate. Peaceful piggies know when to take a break. Find a quiet spot and just breathe, breathe, and breathe. Mom or dad might help them set up a special place with a few things. Maybe a crystal for clear thinking, a stone for stillness, or even a flower for kindness. Peaceful piggies sit like king or queen on their throne, feeling the solid earth beneath them and the big sky all around them. Every day they sit feeling their breath going in and out until their minds calm down. So peaceful piggies feel free like a bird in the sky, and as calm as a pond on a cool, clear night. This makes it easier to accept things that happen and stop wishing for things to be different. When you're peaceful, you can be truly fearless. Best of all, when you're feeling peaceful, you like who you are, just as you are. So it's easier to face the truth about yourself. And it's easier to stand up to others. Peaceful piggies take good care of their friends and their enemies too. They try to be loving and kind to all beings, even worms. By slowing down, peaceful piggies notice all the magical little things in life, like the way raindrops race each other down the window, the way the clouds tell silent stories, and the way birds sing songs just for you. Having a peaceful place inside helps keep a happy heart happy, so that even on a painful day, a peaceful piggy can smile. So you can slowly start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. And if you're lying down, you can turn to one side and sit up. And we're gonna finish it for today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next week.